when we think about the care of your wildlife pond, a good option to think about with wildlife ponds is to have some sort of filter or a pump in your wildlife pond. Now, a filter can help reduce the amount of maintenance you have to do to a pond. So it's going to help keep the water cleaner. It's going to deal with smaller debris. It's also going to help with aeration, particularly if you go for something like a pump. It's going to provide movement in the water. If you're having something that's breaking the surface, even better, so say something like a fountain, because it's going to aerate the water. We've got duckweed in here as well, so movement on the surface will inhibit the growth of the duckweed, or it could potentially push it to one edge of the pond, which means it's easier for you to skim out. So a good filter would be something that is going to be sort of wildlife proof. So a filter like this one, if we unclick it, it's got a number of different filters within it, which mean that it can filter out the debris and it can filter out any wildlife. So wildlife's not necessarily getting pulled into the filter, pulled into the pump. Now, if you've got an older pump, if you've already got an existing wildlife pond and you've got a setup with a filter, and maybe it's an older filter, you can make them kind of wildlife proof with a netting bag like this, which you can just put the whole unit in, you can tighten it up and then pop it back into where it is in the pond. But a filter, a pump, it can be a good way to reduce maintenance, keep the pond fresher, and also help with providing a more valuable habitat for wildlife.